Hello you guys, welcome to the video. I am so excited to put this video out today. Wasn't expecting this, but the Imagine Music Festival set times were just dropped. The app is officially updated, so if you guys didn't already, definitely go download the official app. I'll put a link for it down below and check it out. You can officially build your schedule, see the festival map, all of that good stuff. So we are officially 1 week away from today. I cannot wait to go. I thought after ARC Music Festival, I'd be a little bit more tired or I would need more time, but nope. I'm ready to go to my second festival. I'm so pumped to be there. So today in this video, I'm going to quickly walk you through the festival map and talk a little bit about that and point out some things you may not have noticed. And then we're going to go through the set times. There's a lot of artists on this lineup, so I'm personally just going to walk you through who I have added to my schedule. And then, of course, we'll chat meetups because I'm going to be doing 3 different meetups, one on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So there will be plenty of opportunities to meet each other in person, finally, give hugs, trade candy, do all of that good stuff. So with all that being said, let's get into the video. All right, let's do the map first because that will be much quicker. So Imagine is at a new location this year, which is really cool. I'm super excited about it. It looks like it's a lot more space and the campgrounds definitely look bigger as well. Compared to 2019, it was kind of like within this racetrack kind of vibes. So this is definitely more out in nature. I believe it's on a very large farm. It might be familiar. This is the location that Tomorrow World was at in 2015, I believe. So there's history to this location. So the big things to pay attention to, there are 4 stages. So Oceana stage down in the bottom left is your main stage. Looks like there's a lot of space for that. You will notice off to the left, there is a VIP area. So that will be kind of like not roped off, but it will be sectioned off. There's a separate bar, food, all kinds of stuff in there. It also looks like you have the aqua pool and day club kind of in that area. That's more back to the right. So if you guys have access to the pool party, you guys can check out, I believe it's Cascade on Saturday and Medusa on Sunday. From there, you have the main entrance. And then to the right of that is the second stage you should take note of, which is the Disco Inferno stage. This is the house music stage. I spent almost all my time there in 2019. I will be doing the same this time around as well. It's my favorite genre and I can't get enough of it. So definitely will be spending a lot of time there. The third stage is the area stage. This was one of the smaller stages. And from what I remembered, it was more, I'm not sure if it was local talent, but it was a little bit of house and techno that was there. But that's one of the smaller ones. And then all the way off to the other side is the Amazonia stage. This is where all your bass music is going to be unless it's at main stage. But that was a pretty big stage in 2019 as well. So I don't think there will be too much sound bleed issue. The only thing I'm really concerned about is Disco Inferno and area. I'm curious to see how close those are, but those are where all the stages are located. It looks like you will have different attractions. So there are rides noted on here, and there are different sponsored areas. I believe those are in pink. So if I zoom in really closely, I see a Tito's area and a Bud Light area, and I can't read the other 2, but you have at least 4, Monster. You have at least 4 sponsored areas. That's probably where you can go grab some drinks and other fun things. Looks like we've got a ton of bars. There's only 1 water refill station on this map. The only other 2 are outside, it looks like. So technically they might still be within the festival grounds, but they're not really near the stages. They're kind of like off towards the entrances. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe it won't be that far of a walk, but I would love to see more water refill stations within the festival grounds themselves. Hi guys. Okay, so really quickly, I'm editing right now and I realized I was a little bit harsh on the water refill stations. So what I would recommend is when you first get into the festival, highly recommend going to the 2 water refill stations near the entrance. Fill up as soon as you get there so you're good to go, and then I would utilize the one that's closer to the stages inside. There also is a water refill station within the VIP area at the main stage, Oceana, which I didn't see. So if you do have VIP, probably will be like a much faster line. So I would recommend going to Oceana and filling up your water there. But definitely recommend hitting those up right when you get into the festival. And then other than that, it looks like you've got plenty of food and then some merch, and you have a VIP area over at the Amazonia stage as well if you guys purchased a VIP ticket. All right, are we ready to dive into set times? I feel like that's what everybody's waiting for, and that's the fun stuff to talk about. So like I mentioned, if any of you guys are new here, first off, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. If you're not new here, you've heard this a billion times, but I'm a house head. I love house, techno, trance. I definitely love some bass artists as well, and there's a lot of that on this lineup, more so than I realized. I know a couple people dropped from the lineup. Mize, LPGOB, and John Summit all are not on the lineup anymore and have been replaced, but I just didn't realize how bass heavy this was. So there definitely, I wouldn't say at this festival there's people I'm like dying to see. There's a few, but in general, I'm really excited because I feel like I'll just be floating around and kind of going with the flow. I'm going to have a lot of meetups planned, a lot of friends to see, and I'm just going to be bopping around. So I'm very excited about that. So for me, the first person I have is Daniel's Jack, Friday at 4 p.m. Again, when in doubt, I will just go to the Disco Inferno stage. I also had Drink Your Water, who was on Oceana, the main stage, at 3 p.m. Then I have a break. I don't have anybody at the 4:30 or actually 5 o'clock time slot. The next person I want to see is Deeper Purpose at 6 o'clock. Really, really fucking good house artist. Has released some stuff on Noizu's label Tech Records. So definitely not missing that. That's exciting. This is the tricky part. Here's the first conflict for me. There's some bass acts I would want to see that are at 6:45. So we have Peekaboo at main stage, and we have More Kismet on the Amazonia stage. I like both of them, and I've seen both of them before, so I don't know, maybe I'll pop over and just take a break from the house and go see one of those artists. But then I want to be back at 7:15 because West End is playing, and I don't think I've seen him yet, but love his music. Really, really incredible UK-based house artist. And then I'm at Disco Inferno the rest of the day. Pretty much. Sorry, this is like fucking boring for some of you guys, but this is my jam. So after West End is Dylan Nathaniel, who I have been waiting to see for years now. Some of his sets he played for Insomniac during quarantine, like on live stream, were awesome. So I finally get to see him. And then he goes into Lee Foss, one of the best house artists out there. So groovy. I missed him at ARC this past weekend. My friend Vibe with 8 ended up going to his set, but here's one of the biggest conflicts of the night. Grizz is at 10:15, and I do really want to see Grizz because I adore him as a human being, and he's so fun and groovy. Definitely more on the bass side, but he also plays saxophone live, so it's very like electronic and cool and like wobbly. So I honestly might leave Lee Foss, go over to Grizz on main stage, and then I will 100% be back at Disco Inferno for Fisher. After Fisher set at ARC this past weekend, he completely blew me away. It was like tech house heaven, and I'm not sorry about it. I know people feel some type of way about him. I don't really care. His set was fucking fire, so I will definitely be at Fisher the rest of the night. But I just want to note Maddion is doing a live set on the Amazonia stage at 12 a.m. So that's a really big one. And I totally forgot this. Sorry, I missed a time slot here because it was hidden. But I do also want to see Black Gummy. Black Gummy is at the area stage, which is the smaller one, at 10:45 p.m. If you guys like Deadmau5, I would recommend Black Gummy. He's kind of got like a cooler electronic sound, so that conflict for me is probably the worst. Black Gummy, Lee Foss, and Grizz are all colliding. So that's my Friday schedule. Let's dive into Saturday. So like I said, I don't really have anything early. There's a Cascade Day Club. He's playing at the pool party if you guys have tickets to that. But I don't really have anybody. The first person I want to see is Kaivon at 5:50 p.m. on the Oceana stage. So really cool that he's going to be playing main stage. That's going to be a little bit more melodic bass for you guys. And then I don't know this artist, but again, when in doubt, I'll be at the house stage. So Subrinse is at 7 p.m. Definitely going to go listen to them and check them out. And I'll probably listen on Spotify beforehand so I can familiarize with myself. But if you guys have anybody you want to see at 7 p.m., leave me your suggestions down below, or I can let's go pop into the main schedule and see who else. We're just going to do this live. Let's see who else is in the 7 p.m. time slot because I might just be missing that. Okay, so we have G-Rex at the Amazonia stage. That's bass music. We have Sacred Fire and Drum Circle. We have Barely Alive back-to-back Virtual Riot on main stage. And then we have Torch Block at area stage. So yeah, I don't really want to see any of those people. Maybe the Barely Alive back-to-back Virtual Riot. That would actually probably be cool. So I'll add that to my schedule, but probably will just go to the house stage, not going to lie. And then the rest of the night, honestly, 8 o'clock is the first person I'm dying to see, who is Kyle Walker, another like up and coming house artist that I really, really enjoy, and I've never seen him. He replaced John Summit as far as I know, because he was not on the original lineup. So definitely will be at Kyle Walker. And then 9 o'clock, I will not be missing Side Piece. Guys, it's Nitty Gritty and Party Favor. It's their house project. I saw them at the Brooklyn Mirage this summer, and it was so much fucking fun. Like, so much dancing, shuffling. Both of them, their personalities are amazing together, so I'm not missing that. But I will note Lucy is at 9:15 at the Amazonia stage. Out of all the bass artists, I would probably want to go see her. And then we have Shiba-san at 10 o'clock at Disco Inferno and Mala at 11:30. Really like the longer set times. Can we just point that out here? An hour and a half set time is what a house set should be, if not longer. So appreciate you for doing that, Imagine Music Festival. And then I'm going to end my night probably at Cascade. I'll go catch the end of it, but I haven't seen Mala in a while, so I do really want to go like ham for Mala and enjoy that. So that is my Saturday schedule. All right, and Sunday here. I can't believe my voice is lasting right now. It's dead still from ARC. So like I mentioned, Sunday the pool party set is Medusa, and it looks like he's playing 1:30 to 3 o'clock. Let's see who I have here. Honestly, I have an early one on this day. I have Lizzie Jane at 3 p.m. at the Oceana stage. Fucking crush it, girl. On main stage. Awesome dubstep artist. I think she'll be really fun. And I've never seen her. We got to support our ladies. So definitely going to start the day out early on Sunday. Then the next person I have is Corrupt UK on the Oceana stage. That's at 5 o'clock. And then again, I have a really big break here. I do have Of the Trees noted at the Amazonia stage. As far as I know, Of the Trees is a little bit more like experimental bass. Sorry if that's not the right subgenre, but it's more on that kind of side of bass music. So very different for me, but I've heard really good things about their live performances. So that could be a possibility. I also have a meetup right here at 5:30. Vibe with 8 and I are hosting a meetup together. So we will be there if you guys want to come hang out. I'll tell you more about that in a second. And then the rest of the night, we've got a lot of fun artists to end the festival. So Vanessa is an incredible house artist on Disco Inferno at 7:10. She's really amazing. She goes into Noizu. I forgot that I'm seeing Noizu next weekend. Oh my God, that just made me so happy. Like, one of my favorite artists. I could just listen to his sets from like start to finish. He's got a really fun, unique sound. Like, he can play a set, all of his own music, and it's all amazing. That one we will definitely be like shuffling our asses off to. So really, really excited to see Noizu. There are some conflicts here, however. So there is Black Tiger Sex Machine at 8:10 on the Oceana stage, and then followed that by Ghost Rider, which is Ghastly back-to-back Joyride. That is such a special back-to-back, and the two of them combined, woof. Oh my gosh. I just saw Ghastly a couple weeks ago, and he was awesome. Like, he can really throw the fuck down, but then he'll throw in some like fun, dancier house tracks, and Joyride is all bass house, so like that is going to be fucking fire. So I will probably leave Noizu a little early to go catch that, because you can't miss the fun back-to-backs. Those are special. And then honestly, I will probably they're on the opposite ends, so it's going to depend on how long it takes to get from the Amazonia stage to main stage. I probably will stay at main stage for Griffin and Millennium, but Closey, definitely check her out. She's going to be at the Amazonia stage at 10 o'clock. She's got a really cool, like, bassy sound. And then, like I said, the biggest conflict, honestly, Millennium is at the same time as Walker and Royce, but I'm a millennial at heart. I'm going to be bringing my jersey. Haven't seen him in years, and it's going to feel so good. It's going to feel so good to hear the new album and see him in person. Same for Griffin. I am completely obsessed with Griffin. I've loved him since like 2016, back when he was on like SoundCloud doing mixes. Like, the two of them back to back is like euphoric for me. So very excited about that. So I probably will miss Walker and Royce, but that's where we're ending our night. Griffin into Millennium. It's going to be a great fucking time. All right, you guys, we're going to wrap it up right here, but I just want to quickly mention the meetups, because like I said, there are 3 of them. So I really want to see you in person. There's a lot of opportunities, and this festival, it's big, but it's not. Like, it's small enough where you'll run into people like all weekend long. So I'm going to do 3 meetups. Friday is going to be my Rave Culture Cast community meetup. So whether you're a part of our podcast community or not, you're more than welcome to come. But I haven't been able to do a Rave Culture Cast meetup in person yet. And this is my baby, my podcast. So, you know, we have a Facebook group community and a Discord and everything. So if you're a fan of the podcast or you just started listening, or again, you just want to come meet other ravers, it's going to be Friday, the 17th at 5:30 p.m. And I'm going to pop up a map here so you can see where that's going to be. I picked like one of the little cocktail bars, I think over by the area stage. So 5:30 p.m. Friday, Rave Culture Cast meetup. And then Saturday, I'm going to be co-hosting one with my Lunchbox fam. The Lunchbox meetups are incredible, you guys. They always have goodies to give out, and it's such an incredible community, like really, really amazing people. So that's going to be Saturday. I don't have the exact time or location, but it's going to be in like the 5 to 6 p.m. time slot. All of these are around that time slot. We tried to keep them earlier on the night before it gets like crazy and gets dark out. And then Sunday is the really big meetup. Vibe with Ada and I are hosting it together. I can't wait to do this. We just did one together at ARC and it was amazing. So it's going to be so much fun. So that's going to be Sunday the 19th, again, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. I'll pop up a picture here. We picked a location for that. So put all of these things in your calendar or your notes, mark down the locations, and come out. We'll have goodies to give out. I may or may not have some cocktails to give out because Beatbox Beverages is going to be at this festival, and we all know how much I love Beatbox, so we'll all get a little lit together. All right, with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this. Like I said, we have 1 week to go. I can't wait. My body is ready. I got my outfits good to go. Honestly, I'm like so pumped. I might just start packing soon. I didn't even unpack my other suitcase. Let's be fucking honest here. But yeah, can't wait. Hope to see you guys there. If you have any questions for me or any comments, please feel free to leave them down below. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. You could also leave down your recommendations for sets that you plan on going to. I'll definitely check them out. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.
Fall into you.